What's up, eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the sweetest prices. I think I can read your mind. You must be searching for a CPU cooler. I've got the darkFlash Shadow CPU cooler with me right here. A really awesome, super affordable product worth your consideration. It's an RGB CPU cooler, so you'll get those wonderful colors as well. We'll explore everything together right now, and I'll begin, of course, by opening the box. Okay, in the very nicely packaged box, you'll get the installation guide. You'll get the back plate. There's also included thermal grease, 4 mounting screws, which for me is already on the darkFlash Shadow CPU cooler, right? 4 mounting screws right there. Okay, so the CPU cooler is about 3.9 by 3.9 inches for length and width. It's about 2.83 inches tall. I say about because I converted it from millimeters, the exact measurement being 100 by 100 by 72 millimeters. All right, so max CPU cooler height is 72 millimeters. It weighs just 0.86 pounds. Not going to put too much pressure on the motherboard. That's really nice and light. As you can see here, we've got 9 fan blades. All right? So with a CPU cooler, we really care most about airflow, and this bad boy delivers. The PWM function automatically adjusts fan speed according to the CPU temperature for efficient cooling and minimized fan noise, always achieving that perfect balance between airflow and noise. This allows for dynamic speed adjustment between 800 RPM and 2500 RPM. You're going to get about 29.3 CFM, that's cubic feet per minute, and it's going to remain really quiet, maxing out at 29.6 decibels, maximum. Cold air will flow down toward the CPU like so, and hot air will be released out the sides. All right? There's high thermal conductivity metal on the bottom to speed up heat transfer, cooling down the CPU rapidly and efficiently. That's just great. And the top saucer-like structure can actually be disassembled for cleaning. The CPU cooler supports Intel Core i7, i5, and i3. It has an improved Intel CPU block, as well as the comfortable easy mount system. What that means is that after the initial installation, the cooler can be mounted or dismounted tool-free at any time without needing to dismount the motherboard as well. That's so nice. This is also ASUS Aura Sync compatible too. Yes, you've got an RGB LED fan with thermal detection sensor. The CPU temperature is monitored by a sensor, and temperature change is displayed through the color lighting effects. That's really neat. Important note, please connect the CPU air cooler with 12-volt 4-pin connector on the motherboard. You may short circuit your motherboard if you connect to other ports, okay? For motherboards without the 5-volt ADD header, plug the 4-pin connector of the cooler into the 12-volt RGB header only. For motherboards with the 5-volt ADD header, plug the 4-pin connector of the cooler into the 12-volt RGB header and plug the 3-pin into the 5-volt ADD header. You can also synchronize the other ADD RGB devices, such as the MR12 controller. Simply plug the 4-pin connector of the cooler into the 12-volt RGB header and plug the 3-pin into the MR12 controller. And that's pretty much it, everyone. Let me set that up here. That is pretty much it. An extremely affordable, very nifty CPU cooler. If you're running a compatible build, remember, Intel LGA 1151, 1150, 1155, or 1156, you should definitely take this into consideration. A light 0.86 pound CPU cooler with intelligent airflow controller, synchronized lighting capability, and ease of use for mounting and dismounting. you achieve that 800 to 2500 RPM with a max volume of only 29.6 decibels. Really, really good. Let us know what you think of this product in the comments and reviews. For specific prices, please check the description or click that link below. My dear eggheads, the darkFlash Shadow CPU Cooler. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know.